What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel, and today I am going to be talking about a major topic when it comes to physical media, because I am a big physical media collector. If you've been on this channel for a while, I have over 6,000 movies or TV shows on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, VHS tape. I love my physical media ever since I was a kid, and a big thing going around is Best Buy reportedly stopping the selling of DVDs and Blu-rays and all of physical media, both online and in store. And a lot of people are freaking out, and I want people to calm down because it's not the end of physical media. It's just the end of physical media at Best Buy, because people think Best Buy has all these exclusives that people love, their Steelbook exclusives and stuff like that. Guys, Best Buy is a nothing in the physical media world, and I need people to realize that. So today's video, I'm gonna make sure we understand that. So let's go ahead and go through things here. All right, Best Buy is leaving the disc business. All right, and that says more about Best Buy than the state of physical media. This was released on the website The Gamer, published 15 hours ago by a guy named Eric Switzer, who is also a movie collector, and he worked at Best Buy. Now, I'm not going to read everything here, but it basically says that starting this month, Best Buy will not be selling their DVDs or Blu-rays anymore, and that's okay, you know? He says lots of people that, think the decision behind it is going to be the end of physical media, but really it's not. It's, he goes on and says that, what is it? Let's see here. It says Best Buy wasn't pushed out of the disc business by streaming. It was pushed out by Amazon, and that is an important thing to talk about, because everyone who collects physical media is always terrified that streaming is the reason physical media is gone. No, it's not. All right? Now, yes, streaming is more popular than DVDs or Blu-rays or 4Ks, but there's still a large market of people that collect and want their physical media. Especially in the United States, there is an entire area of the United States that just has terrible internet connection. I know people that where I live have terrible internet connection, and they need to buy Blu-rays or DVDs so that they can watch certain movies. They literally cannot get it, or they have to use what's it called? Satellite Wi-Fi, and that shit is ass. And so people still do rely on physical media outside of the collector's world. So Best Buy basically isn't being driven out by streaming, it's being driven out by Amazon and by other companies who are just providing the same exact, if not superior service than Best Buy. And Best Buy exclusives, they're just going to go to somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, Best Buy exclusives were cool, but Amazon could do them, Walmart can do them, Target can do them. And that's basically what this guy's thing is saying here, this article. And you can see the empty shelves, and that freaks people out. But I promise you, Best Buy leaving is not the end of physical media, okay? But it's just not going anywhere. And if you don't believe me, take a look at this. This is from the website The Digital Bits. And The Digital Bits is a very, very well-known website when it comes to media, and it's a very important thing. And this was all the way back in October that this was talked about, because that's when it started coming up that Best Buy was going to be leaving the market in 2024. And the biggest thing I want to pull up is right here in the article, okay? It says, it may surprise some of you to know that Best Buy, for all their vaunted exclusives, only commands about a 4% share of the disc sales market, most of which is online sales. The 800-pound gorilla in the disc business remains Walmart with a whopping 45% of the market. Amazon follows at roughly 18%, and Target has about 6%. The remainder includes traditional brick-and-mortar retailers like Barnes & Noble and Bull Moose, and online retailers like Deep Discount, Diabolic DVD, Zavi, DVD Empire, as well as boutique labels that have created their own online stores to sell directly to their customers, like Shout Factory, Disney Movie Club, Criterion, Kino Lorber, Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome, and more. And so that's a very important thing you need to remember, is Best Buy only accounted for 4% of the market. And there are tons of places you can find physical media, all right, other than in Best Buy or on their website. So if you're a collector of physical media and you aren't aware of all the places you can find physical media, guys, there is a world of places to find things. So this was a very important paragraph that the Digital Bits created, that there is Walmart. Walmart seems to be picking up the slack of all the exclusives that Best Buy had, and I will show you that in a minute here. But there's also Amazon. Amazon is getting a lot of big releases put onto their website, especially even from these the boutique labels that it talks about, like Shout Factory, Disney Movie Club, Criterion, Kino Lorber, Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome. Those are even on Amazon. They're a little more pricey through Amazon, but you could get them there. But you could also go to websites like Deep Discount, Diabolic DVD, Zavi, DVD Empire, or the websites for those boutique labels and get stuff directly from them. There are plenty of places to still go and buy physical media and be happy. And even in person, you could still go to Walmart. You could still go to Barnes & Noble. You could still go to Target. There are places that still sell in-person physical media. Dollar Tree has DVDs and Blu-rays now. They're not all the greatest movies, but it exists. Big Lots, if you have a Big Lots nearby, they sell 4Ks and Blu-rays and DVDs. They have some great stuff, and for cheap. They really do. So if you've never gone to Big Lots for physical media, check it out. But places exist that you can find stuff. Mom and pop stores all over the place exist. I mean, even Bull Moose that it talks about in this, Bull Moose literally is like a 4 or 5 store chain in the New England area. If I search for Bull Moose online, it says Bull Moose is an independent retailer and record store based in Portland, Maine. The chain was operated since 1989 and has, 8 locations. So they are literally just in Maine. Like they're in, or Maine and New Hampshire. So it has 8 locations in Maine and 3 in New Hampshire. So there's 11 locations total. So there's really, even Bull Moose isn't the biggest, but they exist. They're there for those 2 states, and you could go on their website and you can buy stuff directly from them. I just went and bought a Blu-ray on here called The Sure Thing. Guys, I was looking for this Blu-ray all over the place. All right, this movie right here. It has John Cusack in it. I was looking for this movie all over the place. I could not find it. It was out of stock everywhere, or it was too expensive. And I'll show you. I'll go to Amazon. Hopefully they didn't get it back in stock. It seems to be almost like it's out of print or something. But if I looked up the same movie on Blu-ray, $122.99. It does seem that another retailer also has brought it back on Blu-ray for $28.27, so that's nice. But when I was looking, the only thing, look at this. The only things that I could find were $122.99. That's insane. That is an insane amount of money for a Blu-ray. I remembered bullmoose.com, $23.97 I paid. Huge markdown, $100 cheaper, and that's it, It's at the end of the day, I got the movie I wanted for a good price and from a not very big company. I got it from a company that has 11 locations, just a small company who's been around since 1989, who loves music, who loves movies, a big, big thing in physical media, and I was able to support that company. So stuff like this exists that you could still go and get stuff. Another big one, if you guys like the mom and pop stuff, I almost typed in the wrong website. Orbit DVD. Guys, Orbit DVD is fantastic. They're out of Asheville, North Carolina. All right? They sell movies. They sell books. They sell video games. They are fantastic. Out of print, rare, hard to find movies. Now, these are going to be more expensive because they're out of print. They aren't made anymore. But stuff like this, you can get on this website. And that's crazy to me. That is crazy. So this website exists, and they get stuff from all over the place. You know, VHS. You can get VHS tapes here. That's insane. They sell VHS tapes. Old VHS tapes, more dead formats. So we're talking laser discs and Betamax and stuff like that. UMD for the PSP. Does anyone remember the PSP? You can get Ghost Rider, Big Daddy, Dodgeball for the PSP. The Ring on VCD. This is like that's insane, insane that these things exist. That is crazy that these exist. The beta tape of Jaws 3. That's awesome. This website has so much for fans of physical media that it's wild, and nobody really even knows about it, I feel, outside of major collectors. Orbit is amazing. They're phenomenal. They get stuff from the UK all the time as well. I just bought a big Child's Play 4K collection. Where is it at here? Let me click see all results. I bought this giant collection, all of the movies on 4K except for the first one. It was a Blu-ray, $107. This was a UK release, okay? And if I bought this from the UK, if I go to Arrow Child's Play 4K box set, there. So it's currently going for $100 on this website. It was originally $119.99, but if I were to buy this, so buy now, okay? And then view my basket, right? So I do this. All right, now let's go to checkout. Continue as guest, just because I don't want to type all my credentials in. All right. And I go here. Delivery, it's telling me it's got to calculate that. So I have to then put my address in. And so because I'm in the United States, see, changing shipping country may affect the total price. So I'm going to go ahead and put my address in real quick, and then we'll cut back to the price. So now with that plugged in, it's now telling me that my final price, right, before tax would be $108 because tracked delivery is $8. And that's not even $8. That's 8 pounds, okay? It'd be, with tax, it'd be $6.49. So my total would be $114.49 in pounds. And then let me do the British pound to US dollar because I don't know what the exchange rate is. And let's do, so I would be paying $145.59 for this Child's Play box set. That is $107 on this website. And I believe with shipping, it's $112. So yeah, I moved myself over just because I didn't want my contact information getting out. But also, I was kind of over the price point. But yeah, if you go into Orbit DVD, for me at least, because that's a US location, I'm in the US, shipping is $5.92. The total is $112.91. So if I wanted the Child's Play 4K box set in the United States that comes from the UK, go to Orbit DVD and buy it because it is cheaper to buy it through Orbit than it is to buy it on the actual Arrow website, because it'd be 114.49 in pounds, which equals 145. I'm throwing things around here like a psychopath. $145 in the US. That's insane. So it's just stuff like that. So there's places to go. There's places to see. Physical media is not dying. Physical media exists. There's mom and pop shops, online, in person. I mean, these places exist. All right. I know I'm kind of going off track here with this whole ordeal, but they exist. And Best Buy stock, guys, it's going down. It's going down. I mean, just look at it in the last 5 years. In 2022, it was at its highest peak in a long time. In a long time. I mean, look at it. 2021, 2022, it was the highest it ever was. And now it's dropping a lot. In the last year and a half, it's dropping a lot. Now, is it still higher than it was all the way back here in all these years? Yeah. But it's dropping a lot. It's going back down. And that's scary for Best Buy. And so they're changing up the way they do things. Leaving physical media behind was not a physical media issue. It was an issue that their company entirely is struggling to continue to grow. So they are getting rid of things like physical media that can be sold elsewhere that they were only attributing 4% to the market. So it's sad that they're gone. But Best Buy leaving isn't the end of the world. There's plenty of other places. I just showed you. You can get stuff from the UK, and you can also get stuff from Australia and stuff like that on that Orbit DVD website, and for cheap. So it's a no-brainer to use physical media online to get it from these websites. I mean, I'm getting stuff today. I almost every day I get something from somewhere. So physical media is not going anywhere. But Best Buy, it's leaving it behind. And yes, it's sad that Best Buy is done with media, but I have a feeling that Best Buy is going to be done in the next 10 years. So the fact that Best Buy hasn't gone the way of Circuit City yet is shocking. So I expect it to go away. It's not going to be around the whole time I'm alive. At least not physically as a brick and mortar store. But that's just me. That's just my thoughts. I just wanted to make this video alleviating any sense of fear in the eyes of any movie collector that exists. I'm sorry that if you are a subscriber to my channel, this isn't a normal video. But 2024, I want to start making content that I truthfully, genuinely enjoy, and that includes stuff about physical media, just because I love me some movies, you know? So if you enjoyed this video, if you're a physical media collector and I relieved you of any sense of fear because your 4K collections are going to now go into the shitter because you can't find your Best Buy exclusives, I promise you, you're okay. Walmart seems to be picking up that exclusive slack. They already have a lot of exclusives coming out. I saw one for Wonka. I saw one for Little Monsters is getting a Blu-ray exclusive from them. Hollow Man is getting a Blu-ray exclusive. There's more 4K exclusives as well coming out through Walmart. I'm just not sure exactly when or what movies specifically. I'm not the biggest steelbook collector. I have a lot, but I just have a lot of movies in general. But yeah, I promise you, if you're a movie collector, do not fret. You're okay. I promise. We're gonna get through this. All right, we're gonna have like AA, it's BBA, Best Buy Anonymous, but it's like it's rough. People are freaking out. We're gonna live. All right. Physical media is not going anywhere. And if you are a physical media lover, if you collect your movies, you subscribe to the channel. I want to make more stuff about physical media. I just don't know if anyone would want to see it. That's the issue. So that's why this video is being made. It's kind of a call out to all the physical media lovers out there. If you enjoyed today's video, subscribe, like the video. If you want to see the collection, or if you want to know what I have or anything in the collection, go ahead and comment underneath this video and be like, hey, do you have this, or do you have this exclusive or steelbook or specific special edition movie bull crap type of item? Just let me know. I want to know, I want to know where I stand when it comes to physical media, if anybody else gives a shit about it or if it's just me. But thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all that awesome stuff. This was the first video I made for 2024, so give it some love. Thank you guys.